What are your advices to people to stay financially healthy?
I think that unfortunately in this generation there hasn't been a lot of financial literacy. We have a lot of credit cards and buy here, pay here, and not understanding the repercussions, or even knowing that the average credit card has 29.999% interest rate, which you can never afford to get out of, honestly. So my biggest thing is 2 credit cards max. Use them for your expenses, and don't just pay them off monthly, pay them off weekly. Because before you know it, the end of the month comes and you're like, oh my goodness, I had no idea I spent that much money. So if you pay it off weekly, it helps you with your budget, because I am a fan of earning the points and the cash and things like that, but I don't want anybody to stay in that mess. Start early. If you think you're gonna buy a house in 3 years, talk to me today, because I want to prepare you to get there. I think also, don't do a ton of job hopping. This next generation really believes in happiness in a job, but find what you love and find a great company and stay there in consistency and work the full-time hours and the salary so that you can buy a house and build that generational wealth.
But you can also learn how to love. You're not necessarily going to walk in the door first day and love what you do.
Yes.
You can learn to love your accomplishment. You can learn to love people you work with, the little pieces of what you do, but not be thrilled every day doing that.
I love my job and what I do, but that doesn't mean that I'm like, oh yay, Monday morning, let's go, And so those are choices that we make every day. And it's important because long-term financial health is so important. Talk to a financial advisor how you can properly invest. I know a few that I can refer to as well, so that your money can make money rather than you paying debtors all the money. And don't be afraid of the interest rate. Stop clicking on the clickbait on the news. I think that's so important. Misery sells because it loves company, okay? So these are normal rates. It's okay. Rent is expensive, but we can get you a mortgage for the same, and you're not making anything off of rent, but you're making equity off of a mortgage. So it's so important to invest in yourself, make sure you have stability, and ask questions, because you're not supposed to be the professional. I'm the professional. I can help you get to there.
What about the easiest thing we can do on a daily basis to be financially healthy?
Make a budget. I think that a budget is imperative. You should be budgeting down to $0 every day. There's a lot of different financial advice out there from different people, but the one that I do like is the $0 budget. And what that means is that you budget everything down to the amount of savings you're gonna get. And if you can't, some people may not be able to trust themselves with a card or whatever, do a cash budget, do cash envelopes. Okay, hey, I have this much money, here's the cash for this. So that way you can monitor your budget, because when you spend cash, it feels a lot harder than swiping a card. And so I think it's imperative just to budget.
And for some people it seems impossible to save because they live from paycheck to paycheck. What would you advise for people who make, like, minimum wage? How do they can put money away and save?
So I think some expenses that we can look at, Starbucks is $10 a cup. And I'm not saying that you can't enjoy your life and enjoy the things, but maybe you could buy the Keurig pods or something, or an espresso pods or whatever, and make your own Starbucks at home for 1/3 of the price. Just little things, because even if you're saving $1, it's $1. So don't.
But $1 7 times, in the end of the week it's $7.
Exactly.
In the end of the year it's $532.
Yeah, so it's just $365. So and $365, and then times 5 years, so it adds up. So save what you can. Don't compare yourself to other people and what their path is, because you're not running the same race, and that's important. Because comparison is the thief of joy. And so if you're constantly comparing, you're not celebrating the wins that you have, and we all have different wins. So
all right, thank you.
You're welcome.
So much.